everyone, it's Victoria here. I hope all is really good with you. So today I'm going to be talking about getting your shotgun certificate, or licence as it's more commonly known. So if you're watching this, I love that you're committing to shooting and taking the plunge and you're kind of almost ready to start the application process. So by the end of this video, hopefully you'll have a really good understanding of what the licensing process entails and you'll be ready to get your application in. So before I get going, I just wanted to raise a few little helpful points with you, and then I'm going to walk you through the process. So first and foremost, here in the UK, processing times vary hugely, so do get your application in as soon as you can. Some licensing constabularies can take up to a year. So shotgun certificate versus firearm certificate, what's the difference? Great question. So a shotgun certificate is for, as you guessed, a shotgun. And a shotgun is defined as something that has a barrel not less than 24 inches in length and it has no magazine. A firearm certificate is for a firearm, which is defined as a lethal barreled weapon of any description. You can't hold a shotgun on a firearm certificate and vice versa. A shotgun licence grant in England costs £79.50 and will last 5 years before you'll need to have it renewed. It's fairly straightforward to apply, and I'm going to walk you through the process right now. So first up, you'll need to visit your local police constabulary website. Really easy. You can do this by doing a quick Google search. So for instance, if you're in North Yorkshire, you can just Google North Yorkshire firearms licensing. Really, really simple. And then this will take you through to the correct section of the local police website. Within this section there will be a subsection about shotgun licensing applications along with some guidance notes as well. It's quite handy kind of sub-website actually, it's got lots of info on it. So it's really important that you read the guidance notes and the forms thoroughly. I always recommend printing two off to ladies who are applying, just in case you make any mistakes. So the form covers personal details. This is a personal health declaration where you'll sign a disclaimer to allow the police to contact your GP. There is a section where you list any offences, if you have any. This includes things like speeding fines. You're asked about security you have in place, e.g. cabinets, etc. if you've got it. And as part of your application, you'll have to give a reference and supply a passport size photo as well, which is countersigned. There is a section on mental health barriers. I'm going to list a few shortly. So if you've experienced or suffered from any of these, then you'll need to declare them. So things like stress, depression, anxiety, dementia, any kind of personality or kind of psychotic disorder, any neurological conditions, for example, MS, Parkinson's, epilepsy, or if you've ever had any problems with drugs or alcohol. So the main thing is your firearms officer will want to know that you pose no danger to the public, which obviously you don't, or to the peace, and that they have a statutory responsibility as the issuer. So once you have sent off your licence with all of the sections filled in, with your reference and your countersigned photo, then you'll need to wait for a call or a letter from your local firearms officer who will come out and visit you to kind of check that you're of a wonderful kind of standing. They will contact you to check your suitability for a licence. As I just said, meet face to face. They'll want to know what you know, so it doesn't matter if you're new. Loads of beginners get a licence, and they'll want to have a look at your security if you've got it in place. And then finally, they will issue you with your paper licence, which you'll need to sign, and then you're good to go gun shopping. Boom. The application process, of course, is very stringent in terms of what's asked on the form, which is common sense. But you just need to declare anything that you need to declare. And it isn't hard, it's just a series of straightforward questions. If you're about to apply for your licence, I hope this helps, my biggest piece of advice would be just to go for it. And that's kind of it. If you have any questions, obviously you can get in touch. If you have anything a little bit more kind of tricky and involved, obviously speak to a professional. They have a wonderful firearms team at BASC, and there's lots of great people out there who want to help you. Yeah, best of luck, and I will see you next time.